Hello, gorgeous. Welcome and welcome back to the channel. It is your girl, Tamika. She is Tamika and Tamika is she. A. She is Tamika and Tamika is she. A. She is Tamika and Tamika is me. All right, so as you can already tell by today's title, I am getting ready to do a video review of my girl, the Patrice Denise. Okay. All right, so this video is way long overdue, but we're just going to go ahead and get right into it. But before we do, I just want to lay it all out. How we're going to do this is I'm going to review her video off camera, then I'm going to get on with some timestamps. This can eliminate, of us watching the video just in case it's like really long and then I don't want to have to stop it and then it just prolongs this video. So this is just a video review of her first day on Mounjaro, 0.5 milligrams of tirzepatide, and this happened. Week 1 results of Mounjaro versus Ozempic. Now, as I am scrolling through, I don't see any Ozempic videos. So right now, this has me very intrigued, like what's going on. So you started Ozempic before Mounjaro. Now, deep down, I already know, but remember, we are reacting. Do not know, this was 2 years ago. Is a diabetic, and we are going to learn more about her journey. That is the purpose of me reacting to her video, and I did get the consent to do it. So therefore, let's go ahead, and then we are going to review it together. That way we can get a better understanding on how Patrice started on her journey and where is she now. Okay, so I did watch it, and well, you know what? Let's see what all Patrice has to say, but she threw a little shade in there in the beginning. I don't know, Patrice, okay? I don't know about you, honey. That's just a little tease, but overall, she's on camera, she's a Christian, very nice lady, a wife, she's a mother, and basically she's just sharing her journey. So I wrote down some notes, so let's go ahead and get right into it. So we're going to review this together. I will be skipping through, as I stated in the beginning, to y'all seconds ago. Okay. This music better not be copyrighted, girl. Jeremiah 29:11. There you go. Put your word in the beginning. Now watch the shade. Watch.
So, who took all the Ozempic?
Not me.
I needed some. Because
Give it to me.
the Ozempic is now on back order. In my previous video, or in a video I showed before, I talked about a medication that I am on for diabetes. It's Ozempic. So I recently went to my doctor and I asked him to increase the dosage of my Ozempic because I've been on Ozempic for over 2 years at the same strength, and my A1C, which is currently at 5.9, has stayed the same for the last, I would say, year or so. My A1C was definitely higher 2 years ago, but now it's kind of stabilized, kind of plateaued at 5.9. So I asked my doctor at my recent appointment to increase my dosage to see what it would do to help with bringing my A1C down out of that pre-diabetic range. And he did. He increased my dosage, but guess what?
What?
Ozempic is nowhere to be found. It is in back order, I don't know, it's low supply. It's not available.
Okay, it's not available. All right, so how many of y'all that has been on the GLP-1 for a little over 2 years, do y'all remember last year when there was like this big shortage on just about all of the GLP-1 medication? Gorgeous. This was just 2 years ago. So that means Ozempic was the first one to even experience this whole shortage. Okay, like she said, the reason for this shortage is because Ozempic has been found that people can lose weight on it. So a lot of people started off with Ozempic, and baby girl tried to move up, but she couldn't. She couldn't. But I'm pausing this right here because I want to see, well, for you guys to, get a visual. If you know the Patrice Denise now, today, looking back then, do y'all not see the difference? Do you not see how gorgeous is looking gorgeous? She was gorgeous then, but she's even more gorgeous now. I love to see people's before because look at their face is more fuller. Their body is just, a little bit more fuller, a little swollen, We got a little bit of extra cushion and fat on us, it is what it is. But underneath all of that, that's muscle. Understand, okay? That is straight up muscle. All right, so let's go ahead and continue. But I just love the whole full face and the body. It is a difference in her voice now. I feel like her voice is a little bit higher now compared to back then. That was the same with Twan. Her voice is higher now compared to back then. Isn't that crazy what weight loss do? Okay, let's go.
Right now. Why? Because it has been found that Ozempic at higher dosage, at the higher strengths, has proven to be good for weight loss. So I was on the 1 milligram for the last 2 years, and he increased me to 2 milligrams, and that's where you start seeing weight loss. It being effective for weight loss is at the 2 milligram dosage. So I couldn't use Ozempic because it's nowhere to be found. None of the pharmacies have it. They don't know when they will be back in stock. So I did some research, and I found that Mounjaro, which is similar to Ozempic. Ozempic is a weekly injection that is not insulin, and that type 2 diabetics can use to help to control their blood sugar. It also has the effects of decreasing your appetite. This hormone slows down your stomach emptying, so after you eat, you stay full longer, and that overall just helps with weight loss. So a lot of people have been using Ozempic now off label for weight loss. When I did my research to try to see what else I could use to help with my blood sugar, I found that Mounjaro does the same thing. This Mounjaro is actually a little bit, from what I've been researching, it's a little bit stronger than Ozempic. So I am going to start this. Actually, I'm probably going to, yeah, I think I am. I'm going to give myself my first injection today. And I want y'all guys to follow with me and be with me on this journey, because now that I see that it has a side effect of weight loss, I want to monitor it and see how I do with this. I can definitely tell I've been off of, because it's nowhere to be found, I've been off of Ozempic for, so my doctor appointment was, when was my doctor appointment? It was, I believe it was on the 11th. My doctor appointment was on the 11th of November. Yeah, my doctor appointment was on the 11th of November. I actually was out of my Ozempic, I think, the week before that. So I think it's been I hope not. I can definitely tell. I think it's been about a month that I've been off of Ozempic. And even though I was on the 1 milligram strength, I can tell that my appetite has definitely increased. So I'm going to weigh myself in the morning if we can keep track of my weight.
Okay, so there was a lot said. Okay, so as you heard, Patrice was on Ozempic 2 years prior to this. So today it is 2025. So 24, 23 is when she started Mounjaro. 22, 21 has to be when she started Ozempic. And she was on Ozempic for 2 years on 1 milligram and then tried to titrate up, but then there was no more. So, wow. Okay. So, as you also heard, that it's been a month just about of her being off of it. So, therefore, she can tell that her hunger cues are starting to come back and she can feel a difference. So, let's go ahead and get into her shot. Okay. That is.
And then it just tells you after you have given yourself the injection, um, try to make sure to put this in a container where the needle won't stick someone else. So just don't throw it in a trash can where it could be where somebody else can stick themselves with this needle. All right, let's get it.
Ooh. Ouch.
I gave myself my first Mounjaro injection. So
Yay! She gave herself an injection. Whoop, whoop. All right, so now let's go ahead and get into her weight. All right, so we're going to fast forward to 9:25.
medications, and then when it's time, when I'm kind of like to my goal weight or my blood sugar is where I want it to be, like out of the pre-diabetic range, how will I sustain this? Will I be able to sustain this? Because in the last I had been off Ozempic for 3 weeks, and I can tell that my appetite has increased. My cravings have increased. I mean, I can tell. I can tell. So I'm a little nervous about that being on Mounjaro now, or even if I was to go on to the high dose of Ozempic and I lose the weight, will I be able to maintain that weight loss after I am titrated back off of that medication? Or how long will I need to be? Will I have to just continue to be on this medication? Will they titrate it back down? We'll see. This is the journey. We'll see. But if you have been on Mounjaro and or Ozempic or whatnot, and you
Okay, so as you just heard, she is speaking about her fears. Basically, that she is able to tell a difference from Ozempic. So that's like with anybody, when we first get on it, it's like, how will our body respond? Being that she understands what it's like to be off of Ozempic for a month, and then knowing that this medication, Mounjaro, is stronger, how will her body react when she gets closer to her maintenance? And that's how a lot of us were. I know I was the same exact way when I started on Wegovy, but because I felt like Wegovy didn't really do much to me, I had no problem starting on Zepbound. But yeah, that strength is something else. Okay, so drop down the comment section below. What did you start off with, and did you have a terzepatide versus semaglutide story, or vice versa, where you started off on semaglutide and then went over to terzepatide? Drop it down in the comment section below and let us know. All right, so the weight must have happened a little bit early. Hold on.
I can tell I've gained a little weight, and I am nervous about being on these type of medications, and then when it's time, when I'm kind of like to my goal weight or my blood sugar is where I want it to be, like out of the pre-diabetic range. It's day one. I did my injection on yesterday of the Mounjaro. I was doing some reflecting last night.
I can't find it right now, but she started off at 191 pounds. when she was kind of like getting off of Ozempic, she was at 188 pounds. So she had gained some weight within those 3 to 4 weeks of being off of the medication totally. All right. So let's go ahead and get into 11 minutes where she's talking about her symptoms.
So today is Saturday. It has been not yet 36 hours. My thought so far is that this medication makes you tired after eating. I've noticed that, like, after I eat, I get tired. Like, you know how when you get full, like you eat, and you're full, and then you're like, oh, I just need to go lay down. Well, that's how I get every time I put something in my mouth and I eat it. So I guess that's the feeling. That's the fullness feeling that I get, I guess. Um, so that's the main symptom that I had, that I've been experiencing. It's weird because, like, I just took some of my morning medication. So I do apple cider vinegar capsules and rosuvastatin and CoQ10 every day. The rosuvastatin is just a preventative for cholesterol. Since, you know, with type 2 diabetes and cholesterol go not hand in hand, but, you know, diabetes can affect that. So I take that, because I have an issue with swallowing pills, I have to use applesauce. So
My girl, I guess. Now, when I was younger, I had that issue, but as an adult, I've been able to swallow pills. But that is a helpful tip. Use applesauce, and she's always buying applesauce. I thought it was because she liked it or her son, but I can't recall her ever saying. Maybe she did, and it just flew right past me, obviously. But she used it to help take her pills. So in her grocery hauls, as even now, she still buys applesauce. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to 14 minutes around that time, because she's talking about working out. So as you notice, as we're going through this is vlog style. So if you know Patrice Denise currently, that is what she loves. That is her passion. That's her first love, is vlogs. Traveling vlogs, all of that is on her channel. So that's what she likes to do. So therefore, this is a vlog style versus a dedicated video to Mounjaro versus Zepbound. And we're just
miss a day. I don't think I missed a day. I worked out every day since I wait a minute. Friday. I may have missed one day. I'm gonna go back and check and see. I may have missed one day, but I've done cardio every day. And so I need to start doing weight training again. It's just hard to get everything in because I work out in the morning. I don't go to the gym yet. I haven't incorporated that back into my routine yet because it's hard to get up in the morning and then physically get myself into the car to go to the gym. And then get out the car and then go into the gym, then get back in the car, then come home, then gotta get ready for work. Because I can't, well, I wouldn't say I can't, but my schedule is busier in the evenings with the kids and everything, so I can't, exactly, I don't know if I can, but it's harder to work out in the evenings than it is in the mornings. When do you work out? Let me know when you work out. When?
Okay. So isn't that a lot of our stories, well, some of us, where we want to go to the gym, but the back and forth, the commutes and having to do all that extra time away from the house just to go work out and then come back home. So it's like home workouts, it's really something that you can do as an alternative. You know, now you do have to buy your own equipment, of course, or you can just work out videos here on YouTube. You know, you can do that. If you have a treadmill, you can walk on that as you saw her doing. If you have a jump rope, you can go outside and jump rope. So there are a lot of things that you can do. You don't need like to jump from machine. You can create your own home workout and just continuously do that over and over until you start seeing the results that you need, or at least staying consistent, because a lot of times you may not even see results right away within the first month or two. You know, our bodies need time to adjust. Like, it's been adjusting to us overeating for so long that now that it's creating this change, our body is like, whoa, what are we doing here? You know? So the fact that she's been working out since day one, chef kiss. Now, she did say she was doing cardio a lot, but she did start incorporating some strength training. I think around her second week, because I did watch that video as well. And spoiler alert, she did drop 2 pounds within her first week on Mounjaro. I did record that. She said she lost 2.0 pounds. All right, let's go to the 19th minute. It was something she said that caught my attention, that someone else said the same thing. Another day, because she's in a different shirt.
Not bloated or anything like that, but just full. And it's because of the delayed gastric emptying of my stomach because of the medication. So that's that. I have noticed over the week that my energy level is not down, but I can definitely tell after I put something in my mouth and I eat it, I immediately get like tired, like right now. So I just ate, I got some grapes here. I had like 2 of them already. 2. And already I'm like, my eyes can shut right now. I can go to sleep if I need to. I don't know. It's weird. It's really, 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 really weird. I don't know. But just that's only, well, I wouldn't say only, because, like I said before in other videos, I was, or maybe in this.
Okay. So that's the part I wanted to bring to you guys' attention, is that the medication can make you very tired than normal. I've experienced that, especially on Zepbound compared to Wegovy. Twan has even mentioned about feeling sleepy. Like she just said, I'm driving right now, just ate 2 grapes. And if I want to, I can just close my eyes and just go to sleep. But she can't because she's driving. Same thing happened to me not too long ago. I'm driving and I'm on Mounjaro, and boom, on my way home from work, I am getting tired. So that is very important, and it's something to look out for. So if you are experiencing that, please be careful. Talk to your doctor. I really enjoyed doing this video review on the Patrice Denise, and drop down in the comment section below. Are you following the Patrice Denise? And if you're not, please go ahead and head over to her channel, give her a follow, tell her that I sent you, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Goodbye, gorgeous.